Alrighty, yo. Well, I got back from typography an hour ago. It ended an hour early, so I just kind of like hung out there and wandered around my art school. And then I realized that that's how horror movies happen. You know, the class ends an hour early. Young junior in high school, so excited to go explore her art school. And that's when the serial killer pops out and rapes me. But that means I got home early and got to finish my biology project early, which is a song about cell organelles to the tune of Poker Face. And I just made this little CD case out of my dumpster diving findings, and I put a little lyric sheet in because I'm just bamf like that, and it has pirates on it for no reason whatsoever, but I like to make my homework random, so A, damn it. A. Yeah. Oops. And so, yeah, my class of letter studying ended early, and I figured I'd just show you. Someone drew a dinosaur on my desk, so I traced it. See? And someone actually drew poop on its head, and my marker was too big to trace it, but that was poop, and it had an arrow to it that said poop. And then there was this other little cartoon of like someone butt sexing someone, and it was like this kid going, I don't want to draw anymore, I don't like art class anymore. But we have to do 3 words that go together somehow, and we have to do one with negative space, one cropped, and one a repeating pattern. So I chose eclectic, beep, and quirky, because they're all really annoying words. And then I'm going to add in groovy and retro at request by a very cool, spiffy friend of mine. And so I started with this, and it was beep, and I was trying to make it like Morse code. Beep, see it? Yeah. And then somewhere it came to me to do it like this in just little pieces, so I could show as much negative space as possible. And then I got this out of it. And then, like, that doesn't suit the word beep at all. It's just like splatter. So I use that for eclectic because I just really like that technique. So if you look close, you kind of can't see it, but it says eclectic. And then for my quirky, I have these really curly 2 letters, and they're all tied together, and I tried to make them smaller, and I got that, and it's just a big mess, and I love it, but it's not gonna work. But if you look really close, you can see the word quirky in there. It's gonna be uber bright colors, and if you give me 1 second, I'll show you my last project. 3, 2, 1, go. So for our second project, we had to do 2 letters in any project, and the first one was just a basic, so I did J and M, and you can kind of see an H in there, so it's kind of 3 letters, but not really. And then we had to do a black and white pattern, and I did like swirlies and things that kind of, and then I did my color right here, and then I have major execution issues, so when I did my 3D one, I did it with a box cutter, and it didn't turn out right. But this is my 3D one, total crap, and then my hot glue gun, I seriously was like pushing the glue with a spoon. And then I did 2 duotones, because we're actually supposed to only do 6 squares, but I did 9. And I'll explain that in a minute. But these are my this is one of my duotones, and this is the other duotone. I actually would have rather done the purple with the gray background and the green with maybe a purple background, but room for improvement. And so I love this comic book theme, and I'm sorry I'm boring you, but so I actually massacred my comic books, and I cut them up into all these little squares to make the word, and you can't, the first attempt was that, and you really have to like look into it for a while to see it. The middle one right here, right here. So then I decided to do the letters separately, and I did M and J, and I did a lot better. I tried to keep warm and cool to keep it separated, and I think I achieved what I wanted the best with the M. And I did very well on it, and I realized that I'm actually, you know, more creative than I thought I am, and I always want to slit my throat before my art school, my art school evaluations. I just hate it so much, and I still don't have a car, and my mom drove me there tonight, and that was not fun. So yeah, I think I've bored you enough tonight, so later dudes.